Question number 4, this is between a metal carbonate. So earlier I talked about what kind of thing reacts with acid. So metal carbonate reacts with acid to give you metal salt. Your metal here is calcium. Your salt here is from the hydrochloric acid. So it's called calcium chloride, carbon dioxide gas and water. Okay. So relative molecular mass is for one formula unit. This is for one formula unit or one molecule, or one formula unit when you're talking about ionic compound, which we are, because calcium 2 plus CO3 2 minus is going to be ionic bonding, ionic compound. Now, what do we know about reacting masses? So reacting masses means we look at the mass that reacts. So looking at that, you have calcium carbonate, which is 100 there. This is for one formula unit. You have one of it, so this must be 100 gram. So 100 gram of it will react with 2 HCl. So do they ask anything on HCl? They don't ask anything on HCl, so I do not need to work out the reacting mass of HCl. They would just be wasting my time, as they are just asking on calcium chloride, and they are also asking on carbon dioxide, which is the CO2. So I just focus my effort on these two. When you look at calcium chloride, there's one calcium and 2 chlorine. So hopefully you can see the Mr, which is the sum of the relative atomic mass. You have one calcium there, so 40 times 1. And then you have 2 chlorine. Each chlorine is 35.5. So you got 2 times 35.5. So I'll straight away put that into your calculator, and I get 111. Okay, so that means I get 111 gram, because this is for one molecule of it, or one formula unit of it, and there's one of it. Now CO2 is a very popular one. So if I just write on the side, Mr of CO2 equal to 1 times 12, because 1 carbon, then there's 2 oxygens, so plus 2 times 16, so they give me 44, so I get 44 gram. So now I've already done that, so that's just basically working out the Mr. So hopefully you can see 100 gram of these for one of these will give you one of these, which is 111 gram of that calcium chloride. And how many gram of this CO2? I get 44, since this is the Mr and there's only one of it, so I just have 44 times 1, which is 44 gram. That's the easy bit. The harder bit now is 10 gram of calcium carbonate. I need the calcium chloride, I need the carbon dioxide. If you have calcium carbonate, one of it giving you 1 calcium chloride. So you have 100 gram of it giving you 111 gram of calcium chloride based on the Mr. Now you have 10 gram of calcium carbonate. So 10 gram give you X. So gram is just a unit, so they are not numbers, so I do not need to care about them. So remember, cross multiply, so 100 times X, and then the other side, so equal to 10 times 111. So make X the subject. This is your typical mathematics. So divided by 100. So press it onto your calculator. And I get 11.1. The unit would be gram, because I use gram there. So therefore this one in gram as well. So 11.1 gram of calcium chloride there. How about carbon dioxide? So I just do my working in all the space given there. Okay. So I get 1 CO2, because that is what the equations show me. One of these give me one of that. 100 gram of it give me 44 gram. So 100 gram of these give me 44 gram of that. And now I have 10 gram of calcium carbonate. So give me Y, for example. So cross multiply again. So 100 times Y, because cross multiply means opposite side, and then opposite side. So it's equal to 44 times 10. So what else? Y is equal to 44 times 10 divided by 100. And I get 4.4 gram. So be able to do your math very, very quickly. On to the very last bit of the questions. They want calcium carbonate and calcium chloride. So again, 1 calcium carbonate give you 1 calcium chloride. This is from the balance equations, and also related to what we have done before. 100 gram of that give me 111 gram of calcium chloride. If I have 2.5 gram of that, I want the mass of calcium chloride. This topic is called reacting masses, so make sure you know what it means. Gram is just a unit, so I just multiply the number. 100 times Z is equal to the other cross multiply the other side times the other side. Now this is multiplied, so you move to the other side, become divide, so that divided by 100. So this kind of question is not just to be done just like that. You need to really understand what is going on. Then whatever they throw at you, you will not be tricked at all. So 2.775. On to the very last bit of the question, test for gas. So you bubble the gas through lime water. So you want to pass the gas through lime water. Lime water is the solution used for testing for carbon dioxide, and the result is the lime water will go cloudy or they will go milky. So they go milky or they go cloudy, or you can say a white precipitate is formed.